If you would keep me waiting, I would wait a lifetime. In tricky situations, I will be a lifeline. Nobody's meant to be fighting alone. That's why I'm taking you home. I never felt something like this before, no. Keep coming back for your time after time. Maybe I'm losing my mind, but I know I'll never leave you behind, no. Baby, I got you. When you feel like falling, I'll be there to prove, yeah, that baby, I got you. No matter the distance, no matter the route, yeah, baby, I got you. When you feel like falling, I'll be there to prove, yeah, that baby, I got you. No matter the distance, no matter the route, yeah, baby, I got you. 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 Baby, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Ocean in between us, still I feel your heartbeat. There's something about you, baby, that makes me feel complete. Nobody's meant to be fighting alone. That's why I'm taking you home. I never felt something like this before, no. Keep coming back for your time after time. Maybe I'm losing my mind, but I know I'll never leave you behind, no. Baby, I got you. When you feel like falling, I'll be there to prove, yeah, that baby, I got you. No matter the distance, no matter the route, yeah, baby, I got you. When you feel like falling, I'll be there to prove, yeah, that baby, I got you. No matter the distance, no matter the route, yeah, baby, I got you. 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 Baby, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. And the world is going wild and they call for you. And the river's running dry when it all falls through. Don't you worry about a thing, baby, I got you. Yeah, baby, I got you.
Hello, my royal diamonds. Thank you so much for tuning into the Duchess of Success podcast. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and comment on the video to help the algorithm find us. It is my pleasure to bring you all of the royal tea, honey. And if you would like to donate to the channel, please check out the links in the description box. All of your donations help to keep the channel running. Thank you for your support, and remember, you don't need a crown to be royal. We are all queens. Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday or Friday, if it's still Friday where you are. Hope you're all doing good. I didn't manage to do a podcast last night on Indonesian time, so I was like, I don't really want to wait a whole, another day to get onto the news because we have some very, very good news. And I was just like, let me just jump on, do a quick podcast before Baron comes on. And in any case, I have a very busy day today, and I'll probably be tired in the evening. So I was just like, let me just come on and talk to the people. But hello, everyone. And also shout out to Church Nelly. I hear is she out of ICU now? Doing a bit better? Church Nelly, if you're listening, we are praying for you and can't wait to have you back. Brown Girl 48, member for 15 months. Thank you so much. And Kathy G, member for 21 months. Woo woo! Round of applause to both of you. That is a long time. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna get a bell like Baron has. I envy Baron's bell. I'm gonna get a bell. I maybe I won't have it be a bell. Like I might have it be like another sound, like a horse or something like that. Or I might be tempted to play that every time Camilla's face is on the screen. So no, not a horse. I'll get some kind of bell. So I can be like ding 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 every time someone's a member or donates. But thank you. I appreciate you all so much. Right, let's get to it, shall we? Right on to the best news of the week. Oh, let me just get this off the screen. One sec. Best news of the week. Harry wins his latest stage in case against the Daily Fail. Oi, every so often it can feel like the press is it's the press that's winning, because you just think, when are these people going to stop? And despite the fact that they are getting all the warnings that they need to just back off, that they need to find another way of paying their bills that don't center around trying to destroy this man and his wife, they continue. And so this is yet another warning that karma, the ancestors, and the aunties are coming for you. Leave this man and his wife alone. Stop making up false stories. Stop bullying them. Focus on the facts. But we know that they won't do that, because if they have to focus on the facts, well, what would they be writing about other members of the royal family and about themselves? And I said a long, long time ago on this here podcast that sooner or later, the British press is going to become the story. The British journalists are going to become the story. And we're seeing it play out in real time. So, from the BBC, Prince Harry wins latest stage in case against Mail publisher. The Duke of Sussex can go ahead with claims against Associated Papers of unlawfully obtaining information, as a court ruling opens the way for a trial. The Daily Mail and Mail on Sunday publishers wanted to stop the case, arguing claims of getting information by deception were out of time. But a judge has decided the case, involving Prince Harry and 6 other high-profile claimants, can proceed. And this is very important, actually, because I do think, I don't know why the judge decided to make this, let this go ahead, and what the legal implications were, but I do think that the fact that there's other claimants as well, and it's not just Prince Harry, has definitely helped this case. Associated newspapers strongly denied the allegations. In a High Court ruling on Friday, Mr. Justice Nicklin said Associated Papers had not been able to deliver a knockout blow to the claims of any of these claimants. As well as Prince Harry, the newspaper group faces multiple claims of gross breaches of privacy from Sir Elton John, David Furnish, his partner, Elizabeth Hurley, Sadie Frost, Sir Simon Hughes, and Baroness Doreen Lawrence, as the mother of the murdered teenager Stephen Lawrence, a teenager at the time when it happened. This includes allegations of bugging devices in cars, listening into phone calls, and dishonestly obtaining medical and financial information. Now, in the case of Sienna Miller, who won her case against the Sun, she won because they had obtained information about her pregnancy. And she was running around going crazy, thinking that it was her friends that were leaking this information, because it was only a handful of people that knew. Can you imagine how that must have felt for her? How that must have felt for her friends? Because I haven't told anyone else. I've only told you, and you. So how does the press know I'm pregnant? Never knowing that they were stealing information. These are the type of things that they were doing. They put a tracking device on Chelsea Davies' car. I mean, it was really the wild, wild west out here. And they got away with it just because they had a press pass. If that was a normal person you'd be in the slumber. Uh, the article goes on to say, we are delighted with today's decision, which allows our claims over serious criminal activity and gross breaches of privacy by the Mail titles to proceed to trial, said a joint statement from the claimants. So that includes Harry. A statement from Associated Newspapers said, as we have always made unequivocally clear, the lurid claims made by Prince Harry and others of phone hacking, landline tapping, burglary, and sticky window microphones are simply wrong, and we look forward to establishing this in due course. The newspaper group also welcomed as a significant victory the ruling that unpublished information given on strict grounds of confidentiality to the Leveson inquiry into phone hacking could not be used as evidence in this case. Well, that really sucks because I feel like even the general public deserve to know what these papers were doing. And I think that this in itself is why people need to just stop reading the tabloids. How can you trust that people that do things like this, um, how can you trust them to give you actual news? Tabloids should be treated like tabloids. Anyway, it goes on to say Prince Harry, in his latest battle with the UK's tabloid press, made a surprise appearance at an earlier hearing of the case against Associated Newspapers at the High Court in London in March. The Daily Mail and Mail on Sunday publishers had categorically denied the allegations and said the claims had no real prospects of succeeding. But their lawyers had also argued that in any event, the allegations were outside the requirement to bring claims within 6 years. But obviously, Harry's arguments were that it should be from the time that he knew of what was going on. Thank you also to Olivia Johnson for 15 months of becoming a member. Ding, ding, ding. Thank you. So Justice Nicklin's ruling accepted that the claimants might not have known about such a concealed gathering of information about them. Of course. He said, in my judgment, the claimants have a real prospect of demonstrating not only that the unlawful acts themselves were concealed, but also, in many instances, further devices were employed in the published articles to throw the subject off the scent, said the judge's ruling. Several claimants complained that they believed that their confidences were being betrayed by people close to them. Exactly. The judge's decision was welcomed by actor Hugh Grant, the director of Hacked Off Group, which campaigns for press reforms. The ruling is a significant blow to the Daily Mail and great news for anyone who wants the truth about allegations of illegal press practices to come out, he said. Privacy lawyer Philippa Dempster of the law firm Freets said the ruling that the claims can go ahead despite the passage of time would send shockwaves across the press industry. Of course, because they know that if these claimants are coming forward, you know what's going to happen? You're going to have a tsunami wave, especially if they win. And there's a good chance that they will. Because in one of Harry's cases, there's something like 33 counts of illegal information gathering. Harry only has to win one of those counts. They have to disprove 33. So if Harry wins in any of these cases, and I think that he will, I think he will win them all, it's going to set off a tsunami. It will be Leveson Part 2. The ruling could also mean another in-person court appearance from Prince Harry, who earlier this year stepped into the witness box to give evidence in a hacking claim against another newspaper publisher, Mirror Group Newspapers. He became the first senior royal in modern times to make such a court appearance, facing questions over 2 days, with the outcome of that case still to be decided. So, great win for Harry, and a great win for anyone that wants to see the British press meet their maker. Oh dear. Right, let's go to your comments before we get on to the next thing. Yes, welcome everyone. If you're just joining the chat, bit of an earlier podcast today because Anne has a busy day and couldn't get off her bum to do the podcast yesterday. Yeah, can you imagine strangers having access to your medical records? bugging your phones. And it's not just the press that needs to be held accountable. Who are the people who are giving over some of those medical records? Who are the people facilitating the private investigators, the mafias that they were hiring? Oh, okay. On to the next thing. Something more positive. Although that is positive, but this is a little bit more lighthearted. So, Scottish Little Soldiers, which is a charity that helps young children and their families who have someone in the family who's serving. Harry's been involved with them for some time, since 2017, and they recently asked him to be their first ever global ambassador. Having been bereaved as a child and having served in the British Armed Forces, Prince Harry truly understands the challenges faced by bereaved military children. So he's been working with this charity for some time, but they have now asked him to be their global ambassador. So he sent a letter saying, "Dear Scottish Little Soldiers, during what may be a particularly difficult time for you and your family, know that I am thinking of you and hoping for your Remembrance Weekend to be filled with comfort, support, and shared understanding with your fellow Scotty members. This is an incredibly important and emotional time of the year when so many come together to pay their respects to your military parents and military family for their service and their sacrifice. Growing up having lost a parent is immensely difficult, but being part of such a strong and resilient community like Scotties can really help. Spending time with people who understand what you may be feeling and who can rally around you in moments of need is something to cherish. Scotties will be there for you year round, and I encourage you to take full advantage of all this community has to offer. Grief is nothing to be ashamed of. It's normal to feel sadness from loss, but don't forget that you deserve to feel happiness. Your parents would want that, trust me. On this Remembrance Sunday, I hope you carry a sense of pride for your mum or dad as they do for you, with the understanding that they will never be forgotten. It is an honour for me to be part of this community alongside you, Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, Global Ambassador, Scottish Little Soldiers." And every time Harry writes something like this, you can tell it really comes from the heart. This isn't written by some palace courtier who was shedding his skin while writing this. And it's one of the reasons why I think the tone from the palace always comes across as so cold, because it's never really from a place of true kindness and wanting to make a change to people's lives. It's always about how things look, not how they feel. So great new appointment for Harry. And yeah, another thing on his CV. So now we've got, so the head of Scottish Little Soldiers. He was also just made head of or given an executive position with Africa Parks. He has an executive position at Better Up. Amazing. Not just for him, actually, but also for his kids, leaving a legacy for them, leaving spaces that they can walk into. So they'll never be reliant on that institution. There's always going to be an organization, a community that they can go to, and that's actually part of building strong networks for you and your family. Something that we can all learn from. When I started this channel, it wasn't just raw news. It was what lessons can we be taking from all of this? And one of them is that your network is your net worth. And here are some more pictures from their trip to San Diego. Thank you, all of you who spotted that I put the wrong city in the title of my last video. I put San Francisco by accident instead of San Diego. Right, let's go to your comments. I just saw a comment that said, "Where is Egghead?" I have no idea. I don't know where that egg is. He's probably been in a scramble ever since he got back from Singapore, as a long flight. Hi, if you're just joining us. Yes, Lisa Woods, incredibly proud of Harry. It is actually just a miracle that he turned out the way he did. Harry could be a complete and utter douchebag. And given his traumas and what we know this institution does to people, it's a miracle. It is a miracle that he has come out as kind and as just full of love and not bitterness. It's a miracle. Yes, invited because of his amazing work, being recognized for what he does, not because of a title. Yes, exactly, Coco. That also, being recognized for his work that he's been doing ever since he was 19 when he started Centre Ballet, and then going on to start Invictus. And all of these organizations, they're watching. They can see the impact that is actually being created. So yeah, give him a title because you know that it's going to help you. They benefit as well, of course, but they can trust to put Harry's name to their organization because of the track record that he has. Thank you so much to Vargas for the coffee. He said, thanks for such a supportive and awesome space for Harry and Meghan supporters. Absolutely my pleasure. You should see the look on people's faces when I say that I have a podcast about the British royal family. It's always a good time at a party when I get to say that I have a podcast about the British royal family. Because a lot of people just don't know that this little space of ours exists. And what a cool space it is. Yes, Bulliam is somewhere being incandescent with rage, Black Queen, for sure. All right, next thing. Camilla. Camilla, who is liked by no one, including llamas. Llamas don't like this lady either.
Maybe. I'll kiss it.
I mean, I'm surprised none of them baby elephants went charging towards her in Kenya. But here we are. And here is Camilla for a Remembrance Day event with Liz Cundy. Camilla seems to have a habit of befriending and getting cozy with people who troll and say nasty things about Meghan. Of the thousands of celebrities in the United Kingdom, somehow Camilla seems to get very cozy with people who say nasty things about Meghan. Liz Cundy has been on a press tour for some time, claiming that she was friends with Meghan, claiming that Meghan asked her to hook her up with a British celebrity, claiming that she was ghosted by Meghan. At best, these two women probably met at some industry events. Here you can see one where I think Liz Cundy was on the red carpet interviewing Meghan. At best, maybe they met once or twice or exchanged some text messages, if that. And she probably saw what a thirsty individual Lizzie Cundy was and said, absolutely not. I am done with you. As you should when you spot a snake. And she has been on this press tour like Piers Morgan. I think she actually went on Piers Morgan's show a couple of times talking about how she was ghosted. You're a whole adult and you're throwing a tantrum about how another grown adult who has the right to put boundaries didn't want to talk to you. This is some playground buffoonery. She also said that um, that Harry and Meghan named Lilibet after her as an apology. She hit out at Meghan because Meghan wasn't going to be attending the coronation, but you can bet if Meghan did attend the coronation, they'd be saying Meghan's trying to make it about her. This is who Camilla befriends. People like Liz Cunty, people like Piers Morgan. So can we expect in 1 or 2 days for Liz Cunty to be publishing an article about Meghan? Because that's what happened when she went out to lunch with Jeremy Clarkson. A day later, the most vile and disgusting article being written about Meghan. There is something seriously wrong with this lady and the way that she conducts herself. And this was always her game plan. She played the long game. Let me just wait it out, gather all the secrets, and now she has collateral. I believe that is really Camilla is the one who's pulling the strings now behind the scenes. Juliet, llamas don't like horses. Hardy har har har. Oh, that's so funny. Carolyn to Simon, did I say thank you for the super sticker? I can't remember. If I didn't, thank you. Much appreciated. Yes, Lily B, she is evil indeed. There's not that many people that I would call evil, but Camilla is most definitely one of them. And not just evil, but incredibly jealous. Incredibly jealous. Lily B, you said Camilla has no love for anything connected to Diana. She's an evil person. Charles has found his evil soul match. Do you know, I think that Charles is actually a rather naive person. And I think he genuinely believed that Camilla loved him. And maybe in her own weird way, there may have been a time when Camilla genuinely did. But ultimately, I believe that she was just playing the long game. Rahini, her name is now officially Cunty. I have anointed her Baroness Cunty of the Lily Gardens. That is her title now. The Lily Gardens of the Dragons of Smithsmere. Baroness Lizzie Cunty. That's her title. Okay. I think, yeah, that was all I wanted to mention today. Thank you, everyone, for joining me at this slightly different time, but I didn't want to wait like a whole other day to do the podcast that I should have done yesterday evening. Lola Love, I just don't understand how the UK press can get away with publishing lies. Don't they have the laws in the UK against slandering a person? They do, but it's quite simple how they can get away with lies. There is a revolving door of corruption between the press, the government, and the royals. And the press barons, Murdoch, Rothermere, have government officials by the balls. That's how. There's actually a couple of podcasts that I need to do about this issue that I've been wanting to do for a while, and I will get to it. So hopefully that should, when I do get around to that, that should give you a better understanding. But just understand that the press barons in the United Kingdom pretty much run the United Kingdom, and if you don't abide by their rules, they will destroy you. All right, I think I'm gonna end it there because y'all are chatting in the box. but chatting to each other. There's not any. Was there anything that I wanted to? Rahini, you said, "Stop! You had me blushing." Imagine being a grown-ass person and mad that you were ghosted. Exactly. And these are the same people that will tell you grow a thick skin and stop being a snowflakes. Okay, Truth Dilly, I will end with your comment. 3 cheers for Harry for getting his trial. Yay, hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray. Enjoy your weekend, folks. I'll chat to you later. Go enjoy Barron's. Ciao.
If you would keep me waiting, I would wait a lifetime. In tricky situations, I will be a lifeline. Nobody's meant to be fighting alone. That's why I'm taking you home. I never felt something like this before, no. Keep coming back for you time after time. Maybe I'm losing my mind, but I know I'll never leave you behind, no. Baby, I got you. When you feel like falling, I'll be there to prove, yeah, that baby, I got you. No matter the distance, no matter the route, yeah, baby, I got you. When you feel like falling, I'll be there to prove, yeah, that baby, I got you. No matter the distance, no matter the route, yeah, baby, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Baby, I got you. I got you. I got you. Ocean in between us, still I feel your heartbeat. There's something about you, baby, that makes me feel complete. Nobody's meant to be fighting alone. That's why I'm taking you home. I never felt something like this before, no. Coming back for you time after time. Maybe I'm losing my mind, but I know I'll never leave you behind, no. Baby, I got you. When you feel like falling, I'll be there to prove, yeah, that baby, I got you. No matter the distance, no matter the route, yeah, baby, I got you. When you feel like falling, I'll be there to prove, yeah, that baby, I got you. No matter the distance, no matter the route, yeah, baby, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Baby, I got you. I got you. I got you. The world is going wild when they come for you. And the river's running dry when it all falls through. Don't you worry about a thing, baby, I got you. Yeah, baby, I got you.
For a fact, they both don't like that woman.
Yep, I told you.
I tell you that because, furthermore, if you look at the situation, their father met that woman when he was 29. Do you know how old Diana was? 16. Diana was 16.
My goodness.
My man
What
was
would they say in 2023?
You see? The eight police have not said anything.
The
So
police.
now, when your
Severe grooming.
imagine your mother goes on TV
brutal, man.
and says your father and his descendants and his predecessors are bullying me. They're making me not eat. The woman is giving me sleepless nights. And then my mother dies. And then you go and marry that woman. Huh? You think I'm
How do
going
you
to like
say?
that woman?
Wait, that is a slap in the face.
A big slap in the face. But for William, as you said, he's sucking up because what? For him, he wants to be king.
He wants to be
He wants to be king. So,
100%.
but Harry, my guy, my brother,
My guy.
sticking up for his
William
brother.
is what you call a man that does not stand for anything, can fall for anything.
He will fall. Look at him. He's just like the wind.
That's why his head is falling as well. His hair is falling out.
Allegedly, he's also like father, like son. I hear.
Yeah.
He also has a side cupping, but
Allegedly, man.
allegedly.
Is this a news flash?
And allegedly,
Are you breaking?
She was there at the
We
coronation.
didn't confirm it. You didn't hear it here.
Me, I'm just talking what I read in the newspapers.
Yeah. What newspaper is this?
That already she was also there at the coronation. On Camilla's side. That's what I saw.
William had chest, eh?
Allegedly. So for me, I don't think they like her, but they tolerate her.
So they have a Department of Side Peace Affair.
Uh-huh.
Was it me? Did you not see